What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where we're hot in battle right now. Say hello, Dodd.
Hello.
Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and while you're doing it, go over to Dodd's channel and do exactly the same. Dodd has come to me with some awesome info about the new Birdie backpack. You can see that I've got on right now. I'm just going to follow him around. We'll give you a bit of a gameplay demo off the rip. I've got a tank build on with a shield out, and that's going to be one way that you're going to be able to use this strategy if it's kept in the game past the PTS. If not, well, it's been fun for us to play it now for a little bit anyway, but I'm sure there's some weird and wonderful ways this is going to be super useful. So as you can see at the moment, Dodd is living on the edge of glory. He's not really protecting himself too much. He's just shooting, being Rambo, you know, doing all things DPS as he does. And all I'm going to do is follow him around. And what I'm going to show you here now is hopefully when he dies in just a second. There he is, man down. I'm going to run in. I'm going to raise him really quickly, as obviously I've got the backpack on. It ups it by 50% and it gives me some nice damage resistance. And then, as you can see here, if I go into that, my shield isn't taking any damage whatsoever because it's received an overcharge. Essentially making it, you know, invulnerable at all times. So we can kind of do what we want a little bit and not really have to worry too much about, you know, taking damage or doing other things like that. And what's going to be really crazy is when you think about it, is what you're actually going to be able to do with this with skills. And, you know, if you're in harder missions or maybe you're a bit newer to the game, you can do it in the incursion or the raid. I can just kind of stay behind him. My shield's invulnerable again now. He takes the, obviously, damage reduction as well from the birdie. And what's really good about this, and one you're wondering now, is why is this so good? Why is this such a good thing? Is it has zero cooldown. So the overcharge that we get in, the damage reduction things that we get in, all have zero cooldown. Now everything else in the game, you know, when it comes to overcharge, has a cooldown. This, for some reason, whether they're being really nice to us or not, has no cooldown. And obviously the damage reduction here is crazy insane. I just got him up without, you know, not even breaking a sweat. And again, I can do the same again. And you'll see I'm taking no damage. My shield's just absolutely loving life. And it really doesn't matter who you've got in your group. If it's the first time they've ever done this or anything like that. You're just going to be able to fully support them. Or maybe do loads of damage if you're running some kind of skill build. And there you go. As you can see, we did that first area without any sweat. So I'm going to just show you what's going on exactly just very quickly. So as you can see here, what it should be doing is it gives us 50% revive speed. You saw how quickly I got him up, whether he was down or down. It also takes away 50% from the weakened debuff timer. That really doesn't matter. I was just resin him again anyway. That really didn't matter. And then it provides the 50% damage resistance to both of us while the revive is actually happening. And for 5 seconds after as well, which is crazy. But then you get +1 skill tier for 30 seconds. So revives at skill tier 6 grant overcharge for 15 seconds. So it's just crazy. You basically, they could die every 16 seconds and we can provide an overcharge to the group. Nothing else in the game lets you do that.
It's just to you. Sorry,
just to me. Yeah, sorry. Thank you for that. Providing it to me for that. I was getting so excited about it. We've been laughing so much. But to me, and therefore to my shield, therefore making me invincible, as long as I'm not like stood in a really silly place where they're shooting me from behind and things like that. There obviously is limits to this still, but the fact that you can get that overcharge to that singular person all of the time is absolutely wild. And you can see here how we was taking advantage of it. Just to be straight up, you can see exactly what we're doing at the moment. Like I mentioned before, this backpack is bugged. It's acting like a ninja bike backpack. It's giving me an extra, basically, you know, requirements towards filling up a gear set or a brand set bonus. So although I'm only running 3 foundry, I'm actually getting the bonus for 4. I'll also be getting the bonus for 4 for 2 healer guard, and then also for the Brazos. But the reason we put it together like this was just to very quickly attain skill tier 6 on a tank build, basically. So there is going to take a little bit more thought behind it, because they will fix that, I'm pretty sure, before the game goes live. But what I don't think they'll fix, and I might be completely wrong, everything's subject to change in the PTS, is I'm not sure they'll give this a cooldown. If they do give it a cooldown, it will be interesting to see if it's still useful. But if it doesn't have a cooldown, this could be an extremely useful piece for a healer or for a tank, for doing exactly what, you know, the kind of thing that you've seen here today, making me invulnerable. Because you can see here, if we go down to the shield, it's not going to let me because it's on cooldown. Essentially, when you get an overcharged shield, because I've got it out, it makes it invulnerable. There you go. Why it's overcharged. You can see your shield is invulnerable. So yeah, making it super powerful little tool, because it's no cooldown. One thing to note is this has to be a yellow core tier 6 shield. So if you've got blues and you do the overcharge, it won't work in that way. So as you can see here at the bottom, you can see yellow core. It shows all 3. So it's got to be yellows for this to work. Big thanks to Dodd for bringing me this information and taking part in the video. Dodd, say goodbye.
Toodles.
Thank you for watching, agents. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe here and over on Dodd's channel. I'll link it down below in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.